Good evening, everybody. Sorry I didn't put myself on the screen. Wait for somebody to get in here. Give a few minutes. So I want to go live tonight, and there's a reason. So I'm going to see if I can get anybody in here, which I doubt it. I didn't put my link out there. But I just was talking. If you see what I have on my thing. There was an employee fired where my husband's at. There is a lot of issues going on, and I need to get it off my chest because my husband, because he's close to the desk, his room is, he overheard everything um, that happened. But there's a lot of things going on. He wants to be moved out of there or come home. Um, so I will be going in and speaking to staff. Uh, the staff are loud, lazy, and disgusting. When my husband first went there was a dirty uh, pan from a commode sitting on top of the counter that had shit stains in it. That's very and then they even admitted, oh, they hide things. This is how they try to get rid of stuff. What if state would work in there? I don't know who owns that place where he's at, but I'm telling you, it's disgusting. The rooms aren't clean. They're filthy. It's just very unsanitary. And such the unprofessionalism. When I walked in tonight, there were two aides. They wouldn't answer the bell, okay? Because I have to ring the bell to get in there at night. So no one answered the door. So it was nippy out cold, and I just had a jacket on. So somebody keeps coming in and out. At least come in here and say hi. Anyway, I don't know if it's my husband or what, but the things I've seen, it disgusts me. This is why I am glad I no longer work as a CNA. A CNA is a certified nurse's assistant. This is why I went to in-home care. I mean, because I could talk to the nurses. I was my own boss, and I would, give notes to if there was anything wrong with one of the patients in their home, their blood pressure was high or something wasn't out of the ordinary, I would report it to the nurse. But I don't trust anybody in that place as far as I could spit a hawker. To use racism as an excuse because this person was fired and neglect the patients that are there in that rehab, I am fucking disgusted. I even said hello to them. They did not even let me in the door. They sat there making fucking personal phone calls at the desk on their cell phones and just looked at me. And because the skin color shit got to stop. You're there to do a job. Just because somebody got fired, they got fired for a reason. It doesn't matter about skin. If you screwed up, you got fired. It's even in your employee handbook. You can't be discriminated about your race, creed, religion, or sexuality. It's in your fucking inherent employee handbook. And I'm sick of this. This media has pushed this shit so fucking far, it pisses me off in the medical field. I am ashamed. I am ashamed. I am so angry right now. I'm tired of going in there. They're sitting there. Don't answer the front door when my husband's right at the door. That's station 2, and the bell rings. So the nurse has to come from the station 1 all the way down to open the door because they're just sitting there and don't answer the door. They hear it. The dog broils right there. Yeah, it depends where they're at, Kelly. This is a nursing home / rehabilitation. It's these second shift. Oh, I'm going to the administration tomorrow. My husband wants out of there. The food is horrible. They don't care. They feed them slop. That's what they feed these people. It's disgusting. I had to take food into him. He's like, it's just things are just, he can't be there. And they're talking so loud. I mean, these aides are loud as shit. No respect. It's just like, yeah, they're nice. And I even said hello to the girls because usually they're okay. Somebody gets fired right away. It's racism. You're going to take it out on everybody else. Your girl probably didn't do her job. That's why she was fired. Just stop. I'm just so sick of it. Don't take it out on the patients. You know, there's no reason for this. None of this unprofessionalism. I'm sick of it. This is why I got out of that. Lazy people. They just stick shit wherever. They're filthy. Don't give a fuck about their jobs. If you're in it for the money, get out. This is shit that eats at me. I don't go for that shit. I don't. And then my husband has to hear it. It really upsets him knowing our grandchildren are mixed and we have mixed people in our family. It really, because it was so loud that it really affected him. It's like, I'm fishing. He's going to take it out on me and not take care of me? Treat me like shit? Nobody's going to want to be there for that crap. He's going to see if he can get transferred to this other place he was at before. If not, he's telling his doctor he wants out of there, released completely. The food is horrible. I mean, he asked for something else because they have like a different, order thing. And he's told him so many times, I don't eat certain things. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat certain things. I'm picky. I wear braces. I don't do bananas. I don't do eggs. I don't do milk. And I don't drink orange juice. I just drink coffee or tea, and that's it. Or cranberry juice. Exactly. See, Kelly? Yep. And not here. People are getting weirder and weirder by the day. I just don't understand it. This media has really fucked people's heads up. That they just think that they're going to use the race card because they're fired. And they were friends with the other girl, so they're going to yell racism. And what, are they going to take it out on every patient in there? And come on, my husband's room's right there at the desk. It's obvious that the patients, because they're so loud that they can hear this stuff. And to make phone calls, what if somebody falls out of bed? You're on the phone making a personal phone call. That's unprofessional. You don't do that while you're on the clock. I hate to tell on them, but you know what? It's cold out, Kelly. You think I'm going to stand in the cold because they couldn't answer the damn door? I had to call the nurse's station 1 for them. He said, I'll come open the door. I walk in and they're sitting there. The other girl's on a cell phone, real loud, yelling, bitching about something. That's just unprofessional. She's still on the phone getting pictures, Come on, the patients hear that stuff. That is so unprofessional. What are you thinking? You're there to do the job. Oh, wait, it's money. Fuck them. I'll do what I want. I can get away with it. No, not in my world. I can't stand that. You got to have the heart. I see a lot of girls that have heart and compassion. When you act like you own the fucking joint, you can do whatever you want. You shouldn't be in that thing. Oh yeah, Miss Kelly. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put my stream link in here. I'm really pissed. The other place, he really loved it there, which is hospitality care. So, am I still on here, guys? Something's wrong. Please don't do this to me. Am I still here? Hold on. Okay, but I tried to put my stream link in there and it wouldn't let me do it. That's retarded. That's really dumb. Man. Good. I'm glad you can hear and see me. I'm just trying to get my stream link in the damn chat. It's being stupid. Get the hell out of my way. There we go. Anybody wants to come up on the panel, chit chat with me about this? I'm just like so angry. Oh, Kelly, you've been sick for 4 days now and stuck in bed. Oh, sweetie, I hope you feel better. Damn, this is the season to get sick too. And my poor guy's in a hot, humid room. You know, it's just like his room's like underneath a boiler. It's like, damn, turn the heat down. These people trying to roast the shit out of these patients. Let it. Let it. He has to open the window too. So when I go in there, I'm glad that window's open because I roast. I start sweating. I mean, I can't stand being there only for an hour, or I'll go back later. It's more than an hour, and more than that, I gotta go because I can't stand it. But I just can't believe the loudness and the professional. Yeah, and when I was there before, the one was on lunch, and the other one, they were in the activity room talking to the residents, and they were too lazy to come to the door. They know they heard that bell. That's another thing I got to mark. Every time I'm there, there's some shit going on. It's really crazy. I just can't. I can't stand the shit. I mean, he's dealt with shit in the hospital. There's I just can't believe this medical field has fucking going to the shitter tubes. How lazy, inconsiderate people have become. This world has gone mad. I'm just in shock and in awe. What the hell? What the hell, people? What's in people's mind? Why do you get in that field? If you don't like your job and it's just about money and you're just in here to act like I got income, fuck anything. I'll do what I want and sit back, relax. Do they know while they're on a clock if somebody falls and dies on their shift and they're not paying attention, their ass is in trouble. They are going to be in deep dog shit for neglect. It's coming from the west, about to pass Texas, going to the east. What's the matter? Images on the way, tornadoes and flooding. Oh, wow. Stay safe, Pete. Yeah, this is a crazy, crazy, crazy week. Kelly's not feeling good. I don't think she's going to jump in the box. She's in bed, trying to stay warm. Yeah, Kelly, it is. It's hard physically and emotionally, and you get attached to some of the people. You learn so much. And when one of them dies, you lose it. I mean, you just, it's in your heart, you know. It's like you take care of them on a daily basis. And when Kelly's feeling good, she'll be on it. But she's sick. She's not going to be up to hanging in there. My link don't work. It should. Huh. That's weird. Here. Try again. It should work. That's weird. Maybe it's YouTube messing with everybody tonight. They have some personal vendetta against people. I'm sick too. I had hot sauce. I gotta bring my chicken up. I can't. I'm about all hammed out. 2 days in a row. I'm done with all this ham shit. I am. Yes, Kelly, I did. Yep, I got a car. My ass has been getting back and forth, so I'm kind of a little scared behind the wheel because every time I go to this one intersection where my accident was, I like start getting flashbacks and paranoid every time I go to that intersection. And I was paranoid. As soon as somebody was acting stupid on the road, I'm like, trust me, I'm paranoid. Yeah, I got a 2000 Pontiac GT G like 2000 Pontiac G6 GT sedan. It's silver. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got a car alarm. I mean, I got my little clicker thing where I can remote start my car and lock it and set an alarm. Pretty good car. She runs smooth. Yeah, I thank everybody for helping me. Everybody that gave me donations, I swear to God, I am so blessed. I would have never made it. I was like, I got to get a car. I can't do this no more. You know. Oh shit! 2000 to fix a head gasket. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. If you blow a head gasket, it's gonna cost you big time. That's a lot of work. That's what it runs. Depends who you have. You know. Yep. We can't buy a car because we stay in a motel. And that's things. I know a lot of people are going through stuff right now. Yeah, we just got more bad news ourselves. I mean, right? Like when my husband was in the hospital, his friend, I called his friend to let him know, good friend of his, Paul Moreland, and I asked how he was doing and stuff, and he said, not too good. My son died. I'm like, what do you mean your son died? You know, he says, he killed himself. I was like, what? Are you serious? I'm so sorry to hear this. I called you to let you know your buddy Tom's in the hospital and he's not doing so good. So that's 3 people, all boys, that have committed suicide. All of them. And only boys of friends of ours. This is just like crazy. One night of a Uber every month will pay the car note. 2 nights a month will cover the note and insurance. Yeah, get a car and you can be an Uber driver, like Kelly says. It'll pay everything. And this has been way too much. And then dealing with the bullshit from the hospitals, and then boom, dealing with this shit up here, and him being upset. I don't like him being upset because he's on oxygen. It's not good in his heart because he could have a heart attack. I mean, he has to go see the cardiologist to see if he needs a stent because all that fluid he had, like in his lungs, like they couldn't really see anything. So he has to call the doctor and set up an appointment with the cardiologist. He wanted me to take him. I'm like, hon, I can't take you if you're on oxygen. You're going to have to take, the wheelchair um, ambulance to get to your appointment, and I can meet you there. That's the only thing I can do because I can't lift no damn oxygen tank. Yeah, he lost his kid to suicide, and boyfriend. He had a fiance. He also had a 2-year-old daughter too. Yeah, they live in Denver, Colorado. They live in Colorado, Denver, Colorado themselves, but they live up like way out. And my girlfriend, a girlfriend from back home, her only son, he killed himself. And then here we go. Here we go. We got these little Block user. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody's a mod in there, please get rid of that Mara Wells. That is a bot. These people are trolls. They've been trolling people's pages, and they did it to Michelle. So please delete that person. Get them the hell out of there. Yeah, you should get your son right there because things are getting too crazy. Have him close. Hi, Top. I don't know if who has a wrench in here. I think you do, Pete, or somebody. Kelly, I don't know if you have one, but somebody needs to get rid of this troll. I tried for some reason. Yeah. User timeout. Will that work? Oh. It's telling me to refresh something. I don't know. Yeah, I got blocked, and finally it's something with this StreamYard. It's acting up tonight. I don't know why. Yep, there's things that are crazy. Losing their home, losing their family, their loved ones. This world has gone nuts. Just like I seen that Kelly, I seen your I didn't get to see your video. I seen you mentioning about that toddler, the mom and her girlfriend beat that little kid to get deaf. I didn't get to get the whole gist on it, but I went looking at. I mean, that's just crazy. People are doing crazy things. It's like Satan's working overtime. Good grief. Yeah, I got your number, Pete. I still do. It's the same one as I had before, right? It's the same number, Pete. It's the same one. Yeah, I'm just like exhausted. I'm just fed up with the whole medical system. I told my husband, you have to advocate for yourself. It's like I try to be up there as much as I can to see what the hell's going on. It's not a problem so much during the day, and it's just around when the second shift comes in. I asked him about day shift. He didn't say too much about that. Or third shift. I said, what about he's sleeping during third shift hours till breakfast time. But I didn't hear too much on that. But he said there was a rigmarole with the nurses. Everything just screwed up. I mean, he's saying with the hospital, everything is just like they sent him twice out of the hospital to a rehab center. No medication at all. No, or they were supposed to fax over orders. It was crazy. It was a big fucking mess. It's just people are lazy. They can't do their jobs anymore. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated right now. This needs to be brought to light. People need to know what's going on. I mean, your family's lives are at stake, and you have to advocate for your family. If they don't for themselves, you have to go above and beyond their heads. If somebody has to get fired, they have to get fired. So what? If you can't do your freaking job and treat patients with respect and have respect for their families, you're going to get fired. And please don't. I hate when people use the race card. You don't own the joint. Do your job. Have compassion. It's not about a paycheck because those people need love and care. I've been there, and it takes a toll on you emotionally. That's what true hearts are about, caring. It's not about, sure, people they need a job to pay their bills, but it goes deeper than that. It's what's inside you. So the employee couldn't cash her check. Bank of America said they didn't have any. Are you serious? Bank of America said they didn't have any money. What the fuck? Yeah, they told me with insurance I have to pay $45,000 at a dentist. What? I pay for a lot of health insurance and I'm scared to use it because the people who work at the hospitals are complete more. Yeah, yeah, trust me. I mean, I got some really nice people that this one lady, her name's Lois, and she is a most wonderful person. She's good taking blood. She even came and she prayed for my husband because she knows us, from coming in there and getting blood, and she's seen Tom and asked about him, and she when she found out he was in the hospital again, she was working overtime and she went and prayed for him because he was in really bad shape. I mean, that's a woman that deserves her job. I give her kudos. Anyone that does their job and has compassion and caring, goes above and beyond, they do deserve the respect and honor. The ones that don't and act stupid, you you don't need a job. Bye. To Lou. You get reported. It's not the families, it's what the families are observing and what they entrust you. It's like we entrust our loved ones to them to get the care that they need. And if it's not happening and we see it with our eyes, we have a right to say something and talk about it. It has nothing to do with race, period. And I can't stand when people do that. I can't stand it. This shit has gone above, way above, and out of hand that I ever seen. I am so fucking sick of it. I just want to smack the fucking daylights out of people and say, you need to stop listening to the media. And you know what? I hope lightning, forgive me for saying this, people, how I feel, and I don't care if I get banned from YouTube, that lightning strikes every fucking TV station and burns it to the fucking ground. They've caused so much chaos and panic and hatred. And even some of these, I want to say more, but I'm going to shut my fucking mouth because that's how pissed off I am. Yeah, I know people, you don't see the purpose in insurance. Well, and there's it depends what insurance you have. This is the problem. People need to look and research into their insurance, what it pays, what it doesn't. Is it worth it? Is it not? That's what you have to look for. I know it's so expensive. Well, Kelly, I hope you don't either. Are you coughing or congested? Same like what Mo had? No, I'm not going to turn into Karen and turn nuclear. You're being silly top spin. I love you. No, I'm not a Karen. I'm tailing on you. Yeah. No, I've seen some of them Karens. Those are the people you need to bitch slap. Now, if you have a loved one in a facility that's came from the hospital to go to rehabilitation center, and you hear their talk and the aides are yelling and making, their personal calls and ignoring, and then getting involved in other employees' business and then acting, taking it out on the patients. That's not a good setting for anybody to be in. That, my husband has a right to have himself transferred. Hopefully he isn't watching. I hope he's asleep. Same, tired, sore throat, and runny nose, hot and cold, normal symptoms. Kelly, get some Alka-Seltzer Plus. Take that. I think there's cherry and there's and lemon. Try to get some of that. It does work because when I was getting that for sore throat, runny nose, chills, whatever, just like flu symptoms, just get the plus and take that. Drink it. Kelly Ray does not have COVID. She doesn't have COVID. Just a normal cold and sore throat. That's what you get. It's when she cannot smell no more or taste anything. No, but that's basically with when you have your stuffed up runny nose and stuff. That's normal when you can't taste anything or smell anything. They're trying to come up with this COVID crap, which is just a normal flu bug. They just need to rename it because the bacteria got a little stronger. I'll probably get striked for that. I don't care. I just said something. That's my opinion. You don't like it, YouTube? Kiss my fucking ass. I wonder where Michelle's at. I told her I was going live, trying to type. They tested positive. Yeah, well, they've been testing my husband. They tested him when he went in the hospital. He said, "Oh my!" He told me that test is the most horrible test, and then they had to test him again when he left to go to the rehabilitation center, which is right around the corner from my house. It's real close. Yeah, but it's a nice facility. But if you're not going to keep it clean and you're not going to, I just don't like it that I have to ring a buzzer and wait there. Many families have waited there, and then they had to wait for. Then you have to wait somebody unlock the door, put a code in to let the people out, and you have to find somebody to let you out. At this other facility that he was at before, guys, the family got a code. It was on the outside, and they could get in and stuff like that. They didn't have to wait. Just press the button, boom. Press the code in and go in. And he liked it there. He said the food wasn't bad there, and if he didn't like something on the menu, they gave him something else, and they worked with him. And he knew everybody. He knew who worked he knew the people that worked in the kitchen and stuff. So I had COVID last winter at Kelly Ray, and I lost my sense of smell and taste for about 4 or 5 days. Anytime somebody cough, I say COVID, COVID, COVID. When I cough because I have asthma, I say, and people give me this weird look and start running. I said, "Look, motherfucker, I ain't got COVID, cooties. I got asthma." Y'all acting crazy about this COVID shit. Oh, make me laugh, people. I'm going to get off here. I got to get up, take care of this stuff in the morning, and go into him and get this stuff taken care of and find out what's what with the cardiologist. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'm glad I just had to vent about this stuff and talk about it, even though nobody wanted to come on the panel, but that's okay. So just let people know, if they have family members, like what to keep an eye out when you go in and visit. And just doesn't matter what shift you go in, you can go in during the day, things could be fine, but you go in the next shift and it keeps happening, problems happening over and over. Something's wrong. All right. Good night, people. I'm out of here. Have a nice evening. Feel well. Get well, Kelly. Hope you feel better. Bye-bye. Take care. Don't feel better. I won't, Kelly. Get well. Night, everybody. Take care.